everybody, welcome to Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. Today, on Let's Paint TV, we are going to do some more first-person painting. Trying to follow, send an email back to somebody here. 818-528-4516. We are simulcasting on Twitch TV and YouTube Live. Gotta see how that works. If we can do that at the same time. I'm sure we could. Okay, reply 818-528-4516 is the number. So Let's Paint TV. Thanks again for being here. I am a number of things. Some emails too, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But I am. Uh, 818-528-4516. We are just about getting started here. Hello, I am Ravons. You're early, on time, I believe. Anyway, so yeah, we are simulcasting live Twitch TV and YouTube Live. You hang out wherever you want. I suppose we'll see how far this goes. I don't know. I do have probably some issues with my CPU, but we're going to try something here. I am now I'm recording, and I got CPU both play. Okay, so we're kind of working it, which is good. Fantastic. Okay, so that's fantastic. 818-528-4516. 818-528-4516. I was playing around yesterday. I figured it out how to get on broadcast on Twitch. Uh-oh, my CPU just jumped up to 93. I don't know if we can do this, really. Interesting. It was at 70 something, but I guess it takes a while for it to kick in, and then at some point things get screwy. They get screwy, man. They get screwy. And if that's the case, maybe we skip Twitch altogether. I just kind of, or we have to do, like special Twitch nights or something. Probably need to choose one, huh? I believe so. I think that could be my issue because though at the moment I am broadcasting on both, but I think it can't handle, the computer is just like a little too much stuff going on, I believe. That's my thought here. 92, 93. We could try. We could just try to muster on our merry way. I mean, we'll do that anyway, regardless of whatever happens. However, it is probably a problematic. Plus, it's confusing to have the multiple dealios going on. So why don't we let's just say goodbye to Twitch. We don't got much going on over there anyway. We could, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work, Revons. I don't think that is going to work. Well, I guess it could work. I don't know how to do it. 818-528-4516 is the number. We could just as an experiment go ahead and do this, which is probably what I should just do. Leave it all there. Let it all hang out. All right, let's consider doing that maybe. Oh. All right, 818-528-4516. I gotta get my gloves on. I'm gonna get some water. And we're back. At least we did figure it out. You're watching both feeds, Bongo? I ideally would like to be on both feeds. I just don't know if we're going to have... Ideally, I want to do both feeds. In particular, because I think particularly for what we're trying to do here with first person painter, we would like to do that. Let's get our Twitter going also. Message feed. You know, I was using special effects yesterday for the brushing, and I liked it, but sure enough, YouTube picked up that I was using sound effects, and apparently someone owns those sound effects, so I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on those using sound effects. I don't want to, I hate having to deal with that kind of stuff. Anyway, 818-528-4516 is there's the Twitter feed. Here's Twitch. What's going on over in Twitch land? Probably need more computers to look what's going on too, if I'm going to have windows open. All right, we're going to get started here in a few minutes. Any ideas, any suggestions? Maybe I will take them on contention. Okay, we're really getting confused, which is good. All right, watching both feeds. Let's see if I'm just going to ignore Twitch for now, just because I want to. No, because I don't know much about what's going on over there, so we can just kind of forget about him and just see if there was any kind of activity during the course of the program here. If you're watching Let's Paint TV, feel free to call though, 818-528-4516. We're gonna do some first person painting. So you're welcome to check it out. Okay. I started this painting. Well, this is sort of an ongoing painting. I got to say, I don't really have a clear objective. This is sort of well, this is it's strictly an experiment. By no means. It is an experiment. All right. I guess that is blue screen, isn't it? Alright, well. Anyway, we're just gonna kind of see what we can do with this paint. Why it does, what it wants to do. We shall see what it's doing. See if it can talk to us. Talk to me. 1.16. All right, well, we're doing both actually. Now it's gone down the level down to 75%, which, what have I done that's different is a good question. Well, now it jumped up to 80. All right, well, anyway, can't really worry about it too much. All right, make that an explosion. We'll make that an explosion. Boom. Some red in there. Brush mic hooked up through the guitar amp. Yes. Yes, it is. All right, there's some white paint. So let's make that we need some a alizarin crimson. Let's get some alizarin crimson here. Somewhere. Where are you, alizarin crimson? There you are. In there. Reverb. What's reverb? What's that mean, Bongo? I'm not familiar. I've heard of that name, but I don't know what it means. It sounds promising. I have yet, I'll tell you what, I have yet to get a a guitar pedal of some sort, any kind of experimental guitar pedal. I've yet to get one to add to the fun, like an echo. Yeah. So, but that needs a kind of an echo if I turn up the volume. I can't get an echo if I turn up the volume. I think. I know. If I turn up this volume. Okay, we just got 3 people over on like an echo. Yeah, it's I'm gonna make these buildings. pick up some sort of. I'm gonna go down to Guitar Center today, I think, and pick up some old equipment they sometimes have, or if I have to spend really inexpensive amount of $20, I'm talking. I don't really have an objective here. I don't have a plan for this painting, and I sort of aimlessly going nowhere with it. But that's all right. Let's. I'll go ahead and we'll just keep plugging away, basically. That's sort of the endless battle of not knowing what you're doing with a particular. If you know, without having full grasp of what you're trying to do, then this is what happens. But we're this is called also. Don't forget, this is called experimenting. You might want to call this a waste of paint and a waste of time. But rest assured, we will. At least we hope to get a result of some kind of liking. It's not going to be a liking for everybody. Not everyone's going to like it, but we will get some. Is that right? The colors look great and the pick quality is super high D. Is that right? Huh? I can't fathom why or how, but I did. The Wirecast people had me upgrade to the newest version. I had the new version anyway, but they had an update, you know, and people were claiming that that's really helped out on the CPU, which I've been complaining about. And right now I'm averaging guys about 76% of CPU, and if you're not familiar with CPU, it's a big problem when you're trying to stream anything in the onto the internet, and we're also streaming on Twitch at the moment, and to our hard drive. So we're actually getting a pretty decent results. Now I say that because I'm also perplexed, because you said you got a clear image now, because I lowered these cameras, and my the portals all say that we're basically, you know, sending out a feed of a stream of about 480 by 680 or something like that. So it's not even a high, you know, it's not even at the 720. Most people try to go 720. That's a pretty. Most people can't. Tick tock 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 tock. Most people can't really go much higher than 720. But we didn't. We're not even going 720. We're going even less than 720. Now I was checking out the watching on Twitch people playing video games, and this was a scene that I saw that I'm kind of recollecting. Some guy was, and he was kind of running down an but I'm making the rest of it up here, as you can probably assume. Now I need a smaller brush. I need a smaller brush. And I don't really know how to do that. I know. I mean, what I'd like to do with the smaller brush. Oh, you know what I want to do is I want to have little paint nibs for each brush that I could stick to this, so I can go to a different size brush, so I can just kind of pull this off and then get another brush and put it in that's a smaller size. But I have not figured that out yet. Or maybe that's kind of ridiculous idea. Maybe I just need to take the camera. Though, see, I kind of like how the camera is stuck here, because that way it's kind of consistently in the same spot. So we got some working to do with this, and it probably will never be resolved. And then I'll probably move on to something else. Adam over on Facebook says it looks good on his phone. Adam Bennett. So I guess, you know, we might just keep it at this level for now until we can tweak the anything that might need to be tweaked. So there's the scene here. Just kind of giving a quick update of the scene. So we got a sort of an alleyway with some buildings. So let's put some people in the looking out the windows, and maybe people on top of the roof. Maybe some sort of like I guess. Do I have a screwy thing on the bottom of my cam? Oh, what do you mean, screwy thing? No, I don't believe so. But the cam does move up and down. What do you mean by that, Bongo? Oh, can I screw it to a tripod? Well, sure, of course I could. Are you saying you don't like the fact that it moves too much? You rather have it not move as much? Because solve all my troubles, just not much. Yeah? We're waiting for some kind of... Okay, now again, a call. Hi. Oh, hey, Tim. Yeah, we're live. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Oh, well, fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. Huh. I guess what I would suggest is, in terms of getting going, is some exercise, do some maybe, some jumping jacks. Yeah, maybe some jumping, some yell, scream, just sort of exfoliate your senses in some way. Maybe take a hammer and hit your thumb with it. Maybe not. Maybe not that. Not too much pain. Yeah, don't. That's too much. But that will wake you up, I guess. Yeah, no. Yeah, we don't want to do that. No, that was a bad idea. But jumping jacks, or running in motion. How about saying your ABCs while doing jumping jacks? Yeah, do a little multitasking. I think we could all benefit from that. It helps clear out the cobwebs a little bit, the tunnel vision cobwebs that we all fixate on. All right, you got it. All right, see you guys later. All right. There goes there's Tim. That's Tim calling on our private line. But if you want to call us here on the program, 818-528-4516, 818-528. I'll put the there you go, 818-528-4516. Anyway, we're just sort of fumbling through this. No, I think you can screw a, let's see, Bongo says, no, I think you can screw a hose clamp dough, the underside of your cam, the slide in the brush, to any brush you wish. Then slide. Hey, that's a great idea. I got a hose clamp right here. You calling me a hoser? I got a hose here somewhere. I got a little hose clamp. I think I saw it somewhere in my bag of tricks of sorts. I don't know if I can reach it at the moment because yes, I can. I'm on a long umbilical cord, and we are going to see if we can find that. But maybe it's I put it somewhere else. As usual, it's in another quadrant of our solar complex. Solarium. Cylindra. All right, so I don't have it. I can't do it right now, but I think that's a possible, unless I'm not looking in the right spot. It is a possibility that could be a possibility of an idea. It's just a matter of finding one of those little hose clamps. I know I have some around, but not necessarily right at hand here. It's in another quadrant that we are not able to access as of yet. So anyway, there you go. Look, a little water here. And again, I don't know if anyone got what that call was about, but that was Tim Sullivan's video class. Probably not the official name, up in San Francisco Art Institute, where I will be at some point in a few months coming to their space to interact and maybe make a TV show or do something. All right, 818-528-4516, there's the number there. We are simulcasting over on Twitch TV. We are trying to figure out, always ongoing battle of figuring out what we're ultimately doing. But we're here every day, guys, every day, Monday through Friday, 11 to 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, without fail. And that is obviously not true. Now, what I did not do anything wrong. I did not do one different of anything, and it has jumped up to 97%. The CPUs, and anyway, it most likely, more than likely, we should not be simulcasting. My computer cannot possibly handle all the fun that we provide on this program, and so I might need to change that. So anyway, that's a great idea. The idea of slipping the brushes into each, so that I don't have to change, do the other option, which would have been kind of slightly dumb. But we are okay with doing the dumb. We are okay with it. It is a beautiful campus, San Francisco Art Institute. It is. Their cafeteria, by the way, if one could do a tour of cafeterias, art school cafeterias, I would suggest doing that, because at least a few of them are worth going to, in terms of just the scenic beauty. And San Francisco Art Institute's cafeteria is, you get a view of the bay. And if you ever go to Cal Arts, they have an awesome view. Also, in their cafeteria, they have a view like rolling wooded hills. And Art Center in Pasadena has a very similar feel, quite picturesque. Now, I don't know if they all can achieve and offer that ability, but it is entirely possible. So let's put some people in here. And I honestly did want to, I would like to, I guess I'm going to go, like I said, I have to go out today anyway. And might as well go down to Guitar Center and see if I can get some reverb. How is that making? Okay, it is making some sounds, but it's not making that much sound. Though. Okay, I gotta try something out and see if we get in trouble. It's fine. It's okay to get in trouble once in a while. The audio sounds good and the moment isn't breaking up, so the processor isn't really affecting. Okay, well that's good. That's good point. A good point to be made. Obviously. Lux Farmer. That's Taylor. You're on. You're gonna check me out on Twitch too. So I don't know. Hey. Can I chat here? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Lux Farmer. That's the first chat. Yeah, no one's chatting because there's only 4 people over there in the over there. We have just begun our Twitch deal. Now I tried this out. Now I don't know if this is going to be a problem in terms of having not allowed to do it kind of thing. But let's see if we can get it to work. I downloaded a drum set. I don't know if it's going to work. It's not too loud. Gotta try it. Nah, I don't want to do it. That's a waste of time. Yes, we're on YouTube also, Taylor. Greetings, John. I remember watching your public access shows here in LA. I was wondering if you ever crossed paths with Francine Dancer, David Hart, or those folks from the past. Eric, great question. And the answer is yes and no. I have, yes, I have seen them. And they are around. And that's about it. I saw Francine. I haven't. I gotta say, I have not seen them in a while, but I did see him about a year ago. No, I think 2 years ago. I saw Francine Dancer. I believe about 2 years ago. I saw her in person, and and David Hart about the same time, or maybe even further back. But I did a cable access show with David Hart at Monrovia Cable Access, and I guess you can find it. You can find it on YouTube. We did it about, I'd say about 2, maybe it was 3 years ago. And but yeah, and he's still around, I guess. I mean, I like I said, Adam Papagan, who works with David, has a band with them. He would know what's going on with David Hart. I have their numbers. I have their phone numbers somewhere. But I, of course, never call them. Okay, so we're gonna kind of put somebody in here like this, maybe. This sort of video game inspired paintings. I don't know. I guess that's basically what it's boiling down to, the idea here. It is interesting, nevertheless. What we do with it is anyone's imagination. Well, we got 6 people there on Twitch. Fantastic. And I don't know, sure. Okay, let's put a little. Just keep going here. It's got a gun of some sort. Doesn't that look like a gun? Okay, watch out to the left. See, the CPU is at 76, so it does jump back and forth, the CPU. It's interesting. 77. I mean, that's much more digestible. Yeah, I would like to have a brush, but for the for this purpose, we can move the brush off to the side and get some activities there because of get it to work for us, if you will. Though it does there are some problems with it in terms of it's not the easiest to work with, but we're going to get it to work. We got it to work. So there's some bombs going on. Alright. Now, not all video games are about shooting things, are they? Though, for some reason, since I don't know much about video games, I have that in my mind that they're all about shooting and killing. And it's not really the case, is it? Get some yellow ochre. Get some yellow ochre. You're watching a first-person paint. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint, and you're watching firsthand as we paint. Painting's kind of boring, isn't it? Video games are kind of boring, aren't they? I mean, they could be. They don't have to be, obviously. I mean, a lot of them are. Life's boring in many ways, also. So there you have it. A lot of possibilities there for you. Rigging a brush with interchangeable tips shouldn't be too hard. So now Mark's liking that idea instead of, yeah, I'm still, You know, there's so many possibilities, guys. It's endless. A lot of possibilities here with what one could do with this setup. But I kind of, you know, secretly I wanna make it work. I don't want to just abandon it as a half-baked idea. We want to explore it. We want to develop it. We want to develop the idea, and but not at the moment do we have that necessarily all figured out. At the moment, we just have the one brush. See, I think in some ways it could be easier to pull it off that way, but actually, if I had my other brushes, you're right. I think in a way it'd be cleaner operation to just pull the brush out, maybe, and pull another brush in. Pull it out, pull it in. I'm going to look into that. I think that would be the cleanest route. However, the brush sizes are always different, the thickness of the brush, so they don't all fit in right. So that might be a problem. Anyway, I guess trial and error. Whereas if we keep this structure as what it is, and then have these guys as paint nibs that I pull off and pull back in, you know, the other side. I kind of like that in a way for some reason. So and then put like a nail, and then so then the nail would then, you know, drill a hole in here and then have a male-female connector, basically a nail, and just shove it in there. I like that idea. You know what? It's one of those things we're just gonna have to try. One way it's gonna work. Another way it's gonna be one of those deals. Telephone pole. Let's make that a telephone pole. There you go. We'll get some more explosions in the background. Boom! I really would like to get make the sound effects even more intense, particularly when I'm, and you know, right now it doesn't really do much. I don't know if I can really figure that out ever. First time I ever painted. Oh, you know, it is something that I had done all my life. It's true. I couldn't tell you exactly the day or the year and all that, but I have been painting pretty much all my life. Just you know, sort of led into it. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. Maybe some more explosions or something over here. Let's get some more explosions. Now, the other thing too, though, actually, is sort of the limitation of the brush is kind of interesting in a way. The fact that I can't get it to work as well as I would like it to do. There's some strange, interesting, the restriction, I guess. It would be good to have a little brush at this moment. So I'm going to cheat, if you will. If you don't mind, I'm going to cheat. Actually, it's a good time to take out my brushes. I need to clean them. Because they need to be cleaned. Anyway. Don't I have a smaller brush than that? I thought I did. Maybe that's all I got is that brush. Just kind of the delivery system here. Work. See, what if I did cut that off? It's a possibility. Alright, well, we're not going to do that today at the moment. I'll have to look into it. You know, guys, our time is up. Let me just kind of finish this off here. I'm gonna try to get a little detail on these guys. Give them some faces. It didn't really do any good. But I gotta say, just having the extra size to work with, even a second size, makes a world of difference here. Alright, I'm going to just, we're going to call it a day. I'm going to even sign it, I believe, for all intents and purposes. This is done. Unless we see something. Now, I do see there's some lingering scratchy stuff, which I kind of like. Maybe I could bring some of that out. These are sort of like power lines. I could just kind of give a hint that those are somehow part of the I'm not sure what that. Just ignore it. But I won't. Can't ignore it if it's there sometimes. We could. There, kind of fight it off. Some more paint, big gob of paint. Okay, so that's going to be it, I believe, unless I want to add to it. I guess I will. a little bit here and there. All right, that's about it. I got guys and gals, and what is the biggest animal that I could beat up? I would say the biggest animal that I could beat up would be a. Well, that's a really good question. I'd have to think about that. Dallas from Payday. Is that a video game thing? Okay, Eric asked me how many treadmills have I gone through in my career? it's Let's Paint TV career. Really, I have purchased 3 and 1 finally died. It just fell apart. The motor still works, but the mechanism, long story, but that part fell off, and so now I just have 2. So I have 3 altogether. Dallas from Payday. So Payday, I don't understand. That's some interesting deal. Anyway, I think we got some interesting dynamics here on the program. Yeah. That's about it. I'll post this up. I'll post this up on available. Make this available for you all. And we'll try this out again tomorrow. I'll try a new one. Yeah. I'll see if I can do the paint nib thing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look. I gotta do some stuff first. Some other stuff I gotta do. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do. But other than that, we will progress on with this procedure. This premise. All right, I guess that's it. Anyone else you want to call the program, you can. I'll take your calls if you want. 818-528-4516. Tweets are going strong ish. Is there any new tweets? I don't believe there are, but just play a few of the tweets for you. All right, we're doing it all here at Let's Paint TV. First person painter is our what we got going on here. Anyway, this says it does have some interesting dynamic, and I think mainly what I need to do is just find out a way to insert a smaller brush to our paint delivery movable brush system. That's all. And I'm going to look into the. I got 2 choices to try. We'll see which one works best. And that's all. That's what we get down to. Is it's like, you know what? You feel like you gotta plan it all out ahead. I do that. I spend all day wrap my head around stuff, trying to figure out stuff when I just gotta jump in and do it. All right, so that's it here. Thanks again for coming on in. A little simulcast operation. See, now we just jumped up to 98%. Now tell me how that works. Now people are saying it's not really a problem, so I guess that's fine with me, obviously. All right, so I guess that's it. On many levels, both great, grand, and minuscule. All right, that is it. Believe it or not, kind of a gloomy day here. Update Los Angeles. I haven't checked the weather, but it's not the best looking day. which makes it easy to stay in the studio. I always feel guilty if I'm messing around on the internet, making silly videos or whatever I'm doing. I always feel a little guilty if I. All right, so my plan here today is to go ahead and see if we can get a better echo sound on the contact thing by buying some little $20 gizmo at Guitar Center. I don't know if that's going to work, but we'll give it a shot. All right, so Dallas from Payday. I'm going to look that up. I'll look that up. All right, thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for chatting, making me feel like someone's out there. It's really important to me. And by the way, just to let you know one more time, without drumming it in too much, you can also support the program. And I know a few of you already have done this, and I want to thank you. My end title, I will be putting you guys' names in that. I haven't got to that yet, but I was going to do that yesterday and I didn't get to it. So anyway, all you got to do is go to patreon.com/letspainttv, and as little as $1 a month. That's $12 a year. That can add up if we can get a whole bunch of you to throw down $1 or more. Anyway, so there you go, and we'll put you in the titles. I haven't done the titles, update the titles. I haven't put anyone in these yet because I can't find where this is to update. I can't find it on my program, but I might just have to redo it again. No biggie. All right, that's it here for us here today. Thanks again. I'm done with this program. We stumbled, we bumbled. We figured out how to feel productive, and that's my friends is a good thing. What happened? I am somewhat confused. Did I lose the camera? How did I lose the shot on that shot? It's weird. All right. Anyway, weird. All right. All right. So, did I say goodbye already? Fantastic. All right. Bye-bye, everybody.